Hello everybody, it's me, TONIK TZW. I've been having some fun in the light and I actually played it and had 5 straight wins and then lost one and had another 3 wins and then lost one again. So that's an 80% win rate today on the Lightning, which isn't too shabby. And this one, although the place card doesn't look that glorious, and the fact that we start 5 minutes into the game because I almost forgot to clip it and went off to make myself a cup of tea, so we haven't got the full game available. But let's just say pretty much left people went left, the people in the middle went left, the 3 battleships that were in division that were on the right went left. And even though I told the battleships that I would come across here and support them and spot for them, they decided to turn tail and go the same way as everybody else. And we know that going round like a merry-go-round is not a good idea. That Vanguard was stuck against a rock for ages, and I think it's 2 Alabamas and an Iowa. Literally, they were parked behind the island at the start and couldn't get shots on, and he was pinned to the rocks broadside, and I was expecting him just to be salvo, 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 and gun. But no, he managed to get himself off the rocks and away from the division of battleships. And as I'd come here from the centre, because we had 2 destroyers in the middle, I'd come across to support the right flank from the centre because the other destroyer stayed there. So I decided I've come this way, I may as well push this flank, see what I can do, and not just do what everybody else has done. But yeah, you'll notice that we're already 3 ships down. Red team are 2 ships down, and I'm pushing the flank and looking for what I can do here, zipping between the islands. Now, as far as my build goes for this ship, I am running Reginald Tyrowit at 16.4. That's a level 16 legendary 4. I'm running Eric Bay at level 16 legendary 4. And then I'm running, I can't remember his first name, but Sims. And he is at 16.3 to give me extra hit points, because I like gunfighting in this. It can be quite effective as a gunboat, and I'm actually considering taking the torpedo reload mod off it and putting the main battery reload on there to reduce that. But the torpedoes with the reload booster on are actually quite handy, and they do reload quite rapidly. Now, I'm not going to trade any gun reload for an extra 12%. I've tried that in the past, and it just takes the edge of this being useful as a gunboat, because the shells are quite floaty and it gives the enemy too long to get away. So here we go, Mr. Massachusetts is there sailing down, and I snap that second salvo of torpedoes. I should have overlaid them a bit more, but what I'm looking at is the fact that our team are gradually getting taken to pieces. I push a little bit too close to that Massachusetts there. His secondaries are going to kick off. Look, oh look, he's one of those gold tracer people. So we're going to pop that smoke and turn away. He's only going to take the 1 torpedo. I'm guessing he slammed it into reverse as soon as he saw me pop up beside him. But we've been waiting for the right time to push this capture point, because we are losing this game. We're down on ships only by 1. But red team do seem to have the advantage here because they still have 2 destroyers running around, and one of them I think is the Ostergotland, and he's been tearing chunks off our ships with his super speed torpedoes. So I decide that I'm going to have to get close to this cap and get ready to push in, because it looks like we're going to lose whatever is there near our cap. Vanguard there, sailing broadside. Torpedoes are reloaded. They are going to know right now that I am on their base. Vanguard is not going to want to hang around here, so he's obviously going to go full steam ahead and get the hell out of Dodge. And I am going to be keeping my head on a swivel because I haven't seen either of those two destroyers for the entirety of this game. But there we go, we lose another ship, and it is that dreaded thing of our team is depending on you. It is me versus 5. I know I've only got 49k damage and I haven't got a kill, but I've done my bit, and there's nothing much else that I can do apart from perhaps Devstrike Vanguard, who just sailed in a straight line from the minute he started his engines moving. So there we go. I am on their capture point. Red team have 2 destroyers. Now in this scenario, I've made the mistake before of not turning back and rushing for the cap. At least to contest it and give whichever ship is on their cap the chance to steal it away. So all they have to do is get back here and contest me. All I have to do is stay alive. Now there isn't very much room for me to play with here. He's not quite in range of my torpedoes. But all I'm thinking is I've got the advantage here by about 15-20 seconds. That is about it. So any hit on me is going to reset the cap and throw the game to red team, quite frankly. So we pop a smoke, and this is a decoy because both these guys are going to start firing shots at that smoke screen. They're going to blind fire me. Now they should know by the fact that they are spotted that I'm not in that smoke screen. And I think that's a lesson that perhaps people need to learn here, a lesson to take away from this one. If there is one ship in the game and there's a smoke screen but you're still spotted, that ship is not in the smoke screen. It is simple as that. Now I put those 2 spreads of torpedoes towards that guy there because he is the closest, and I'm just really concerned that one of their destroyers could be motoring full speed back here, and I'm looking at the distance that this guy has got to cover. He is so close to the edge of that capture point, and if my torpedoes don't hit him, then he's going to come in and contest, but he doesn't make it, and I pick up a solo warrior. And I think that is only my 23rd solo warrior in 14,500 games. Not a huge score, not a huge damage total, only the 1 kill with a dev strike, but I will take a solo warrior any day of the week. So quick and simple there, very sneaky, going around the side and coming in the back door, but doing some work along the way. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, take care of yourselves and goodbye.